Hoo-wee. All right, let's talk about heads of state. The President of the United States and the UK Prime Minister The President of the United States and the UK Prime Minister are forced to join forces to expose a conspiracy aimed at dismantling NATO. Let's see how this one goes. The good. This movie wears its heart on its sleeve. It knows exactly what it is and does not strafe outside of that expectation at all. It seems now that MGM has fully embraced the Amazon lifestyle. We'll be seeing more of these movies that kind of feel lifeless, but are actually accepted for release on a larger scale streaming service. Meaning that the bizarre, out-of-this-world story pitches will actually have a home. I think this is a good thing considering the originality issue that we have in Hollywood, that we have in the marketplace. Really, if you're looking for something original, just go to any one of the streaming services and turn on anything that you think that you might not want to watch. That's probably more original than what we're seeing in the box office. Maybe. It's possible. Also, Idris Elba and John Cena are clearly the glue that holds this entire thing together. Duh. In such a way that there is no other scenario that would actually make this work. Which I think is one of the reasons why we see that they have executive producer credits. Duh. I wonder if the director watched Suicide Squad and thought, yeah, let's do that again. Or Command-C, Command-V. Or Control-C, Control-V. Mac and PC users are welcome here. Oh, and Jack Quaid. He's always the right guy for these type of movies that are kind of like, yeah, I won't take it seriously, but I'll have fun. Which I think is kind of like the place where he lives. He's very good. The bad. Literally everything else. There's a lot of forced joy / charm that doesn't really seem to read the room or know anything past their gag. Idris Elba grounds, John Cena goofs. Right? We kind of understand the dynamic in how they're presenting those two characters over and over and over and over and over again. The Prime Minister's motivation for becoming Prime Minister was to make a better world and grow old with someone who he has zero chemistry with. It's a weird pairing. I don't understand it, but you know, let's keep going. Let's keep it going. I really didn't see one moment that stood out. Most of the time with these over-bloated budget monsters, there's at least a concentration that displays the creator's signature. I didn't think that there was anything like that here. I didn't know whether or not they wanted to be more funny, whether they wanted to be more action-oriented, whether they actually wanted to concentrate on the story. Clearly, it wasn't that one, but it could have been the other two. But then not really. I really do think that they try to do that with the action in particular, which makes me feel like there were highlighter marks on the script specifically just to showcase in the trailer. So when you look at some things that are in the trailer that kind of feel very exciting and very stylized, it's almost like there's no consistency between that and the entire film. I don't think it's worth taking the time to actually talk about the plot because these type of movies don't take any of these things seriously. Duh. And I think that's the point. I think that's the point of what they were trying to do here. Which is funny because like when you say that it's the point and then you put a $30 million plus budget behind that, it could have been more, could have been less. It's kind of like they're playing the joke on us and sort of, you know, taking those gag ideas that come from movies that have movies within movies and then just making that movie. That made sense, right? Which is oddly where Heads of State lacked. They didn't actually push the silliness. I mean, look, there were humorous parts, but this needed a Paul Feig touch. The bridesmaid and spy version of Feig. Not the last couple movies he's been forcing us to watch. Overall, I think when people watch this and classify it as the fun movie, then you know whether or not if it's for you. Fun can be good, but it can also be stale and awkward and lifeless, which is exactly this review, which is where this is, as well as a lot of Amazon MGM productions live.
You've been warned.
How are you alive? I just kept calm and carried on.
What did you think of the movie? Did you actually get around to watching this? Is it one of those things that you actually take the Prime deal seriously or the Amazon Prime thing? I mean, I get so many f***ing emails from Prime just saying, oh, you're not using this perk, you're not using this perk. I know. I get it. I'm not going to change my Spotify over to Amazon Music. It's not going to happen. Stop it. Enough.